This is an educational video. What you need to do is double check the facts on this, just like you should with every video, to make sure that what's in this video all applies to your situation. When it comes to education, the term caveat emptor or buyer beware really applies. This applies where there's education from kindergarten to grade 12 or post-secondary education such as college, university, graduate school, Bible college, seminary, that sort of thing. Your education may be one of the most expensive purchases you ever make, because what you need to include in the cost of your education is not just the cost of tuition, but the cost of the money that you would have made had you been out working a traditional job during the time that you're in college or university. So the expense is pretty high. You're spending a lot of money on your education. What you need to do is treat it like a major expense. I know people who spent weeks and weeks reading car reviews and checking out the prices of cars and test driving some of the models they were interested in before they made a decision. It's a major expense. Makes a lot of sense. Did the same kind of stuff, doing a lot of review, a lot of looking around, a lot of studying of options before they purchased a home. Same way maybe with purchasing a professional camera system or a sound system. And yet some people, when it comes to education, apply to the first institution, maybe the closest institution to home, and there could be several colleges or universities in that city that offer similar programs. You really need to shop around, check all the options, and make sure that you're choosing the one that seems to work for you. I encourage you to compare programs. If there's similar programs at more than one institution, even if you've pretty well made up your mind, you're going to go to a specific institution, have that in mind, compare programs with other institutions that offer similar programs just to make sure you have a sense what's typically expected out there. That can be very important consumer information for you. Be sure to check the accreditation of the institution. Is it recognized? If it's not a public university or a public college, this becomes much more important. Is it accredited? For our American friends who may be watching, it's very important to make sure that the accrediting association that they say accredits the institution actually accredits the institution. You should be able to go to that accrediting association, find a list of the institutions they accredit, and make sure that institution is listed there, that everything is correct. And you will also want to check with the Department of Education to make sure that the accrediting association listed is one that is recognized by the Department of Education. In some professions, you may need to attend an institution that is accredited by the profession. For example, in social work, it could be very important to attend a college or a university that is accredited by the American Council of Social Work Education.